Nice.
That's cool. I love art like that.
That's so bright.
We invited artists from all over social media to submit their interpretation of the word horror for our first ever Halloween arts competition. Today will be our first time seeing their submissions. Can they make our skin crawl?
Watch until the end to find out who the top 3 artists are, what they win, and to see some special artwork made by the project team.
Welcome to the Project Show, the series where we take our artistic abilities and put them to the test through challenges and events. I'm your host Josh, the creator of the Mental Project, and with me today is my co-host Christian and my lovely girlfriend Sarah.
And today we're reacting to submissions for our first art competition.
Hey, Christian, just a little bit closer. It's okay, I'm not gonna bite.
I'm gonna play.
Yeah, Sarah will, that's why she's on this side.
Damn it.
Don't throw popcorn at
That's
Christian.
what I'm saying.
Why?
Because he's a germaphobe, he's not gonna eat it.
You eat it now.
You have to give it to him by your hand. Okay.
Can I have popcorn?
Give Christian just a little bit. Christian.
You could share.
It's such a tiny amount. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank all the artists that applied. It really means a lot that you submitted your work, and we're so excited to see it. Alright, so we're about to get into the submissions here. Our first one comes from Francesca. I'll open that up here. It says, hello, my name is Skills. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I...
No.
Skilos. Hello, my name is... Hello, my name is Skilos, and attached you will find my sketch for the horror challenge. Thank you.
They sound like a type of shoe.
Skilos? That does sound like a shoe. I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's so cute.
I do like that.
I like
Oh,
how
look at
they're
the
different
hat.
eyes.
I like the hat. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I see that.
I like the eyes.
Zoom in here. I like that. It's simple, and I like that there's no, like, harsh outline.
It's actually a really good, like, outline of it.
Yeah, I like
Kind
it.
of thing.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
I like the little top hat and how it's just on one
Top
hand.
He looks
hat.
furry.
He looks very furry. But he also looks like he could, like, also maul you, too.
I don't care. I want to cuddle him.
You want him?
No.
It's just a baby kitty.
I like that.
Kitty.
We'll have to see.
Or wolves, cats, or dogs.
No, they're obviously dogs, Sarah. Why would they be in the
I don't
feline
know, because
category?
sometimes, like...
This is a wolf, yeah. I think it's really good, really successful. And even like the little glare in there in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
I like
No,
that.
that's beautiful.
Alright, very good job. On to our next submission, which comes from Mark. Ooh.
That's sick.
This is a really cool one. I like this. This is really cool.
That's something like you.
Yeah, it looks, I want to say pencil. Or
It's
like
definitely
graphite.
It
like,
is, yeah.
Like graphite. I see this kid's work a lot. This is the one kid that like we talked to
Oh, really?
a few times.
the
And
one that...
in Jersey. This is really cool for horror.
No.
As far as like,
So good.
is really. I love how the hand is coming out of the mouth.
Ew,
It is-
I don't like it. It
you don't
scares
like
me.
that? Like it's really good detail and the shading.
He's fucking deep throating his hand, man.
I like how like the eyes are rolled back. I think it's really successful. And like the brain here is worms. I think.
Oh.
That's cool. And like it almost, I want to say like eggs.
Man, imagine if there were worms coming out of his eyes.
That'd be cool too. A cool little additive here. But he
I
does
like
look
that.
like he's got like some crevices, holes in him.
Oh, yeah, like he's falling apart.
Mhm.
The detail is really good.
It's
Oh,
really
look,
good.
look, there's...
Oh yeah, there is like
Oh, yeah.
worms coming out of his arms here. But
So
like
that
you
might
said-
not even be veins. Those might not even be worms, too.
Oh, that's true. No, it is definitely. Look at that. How it's like all the way through.
Ew.
This is a really successful piece. I think this
I
is
like
like
that one, too.
really good. Oops, it's having problems here. It's called Parasite. I definitely like that there.
I have on my nose.
Sit down.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Since you walked out.
I was just telling Sarah this here.
No.
I like how it's like that triphobia. Or some triphobia image.
I used to have that feeling a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
is
cool.
his
His tag.
Yeah, his tag, definitely. I see that all the time on his stuff.
Oh,
And
cool.
he's even got his signature, I think, right there.
Oh, yeah.
You did a natural gradient, and that's not
Oh,
always
yeah,
that's
I
not
know.
always
I
easy to
know.
do with. It's easier with graphite and pencils, but doing it in non-digital and physical is really hard to do sometimes. And you did a really good job with the gradient.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's like dirty.
Yeah, it doesn't. And yeah, that's the thing that like when you use graphite and stuff like that, it smudges all over. A lot of times you see fingerprints, and I don't see a lot anywhere. Maybe around the corners here, but it looks really clean there. Next one. This next submission is from Isaac. Says, "Sup Josh, it's me Isaac here to join your challenge. It was very fun and fresh."
I was confused on where it was.
Oh shit!
That's nice.
That's
cool. I love art like that.
That's so bright.
You can really see like with these eyes here. I love that eye.
Oh wow!
Beautiful animation there, or animated style there.
No.
And like I love the textures inside of the guts here.
I
Like,
love
Right, the texture in the
the
guts.
That's my
detail of
favorite.
that.
That's my favorite.
No.
Really strong digital piece. And I would say even maybe like the background is maybe a real picture. It doesn't look like it's a digital thing.
No, but I love
really
the
cool.
look. I love the look of it being a picture because of the glares all around, like
And
the,
yeah,
the
it's
edges
definitely like on a security
and
camera
on
or
the
something.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And the perspective, as far as like just drawing somebody from like that angle, I've
Yeah.
tried so many times, and sometimes it looks horrible, but this looks really nice. You did a really good job with perspective and getting that hand to arm. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this one. This one's really
This
good.
one's my favorite.
Yeah, you like this one? I like even like
This is
how
like the style.
how this eye seems detailed here, and this one's very loosely based, but I like
Yeah.
how simple it is, because like sometimes simple is better, so people get more across.
Yeah.
Christian, you have anything else to say about this one? This one's really cool. Guts and glory.
guts and gory.
Gory, my bad.
So,
I'd say like she's like a zombie, right? I assume.
Oh yeah, it looks so
Yeah.
nice because the stitches on the fingers, the legs,
like,
the arms. So
I see
there's
your
the
style
zombies.
is beautiful.
Yeah, so it's
That's
like
actually
even a piece missing on the arm on the right.
Oh yeah, I see that. That kind of
Yeah.
like as if you got bit or something like that.
But it looks so cool that there is a different texture for the guts and it's wrapped around.
Yeah, and I think
And then the
it
brain.
if you look at it, I think it kind of changes, because you see here it's kind of like these octagon thingies, and then over here, maybe it's the same. It's just the lighting there, but it's really
Right.
successful. I like it a lot.
Like one of those comic book textures. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, he's definitely got a really cool comic book style as far as like the thickness of the line and the stroke. Very successful. I love this one. Let's move on to our next one.
So this next submission's from Nina. Hi. Well, I guess I finished in time. There's nothing good in drawing horror if you don't experience or connect with it, right? Anyways, yeah, here's the description of the art. I call it the life and horror dun dun dun.
I like that.
So the art I did is basically my life, but how I feel and my thoughts and etc. Basically, I tried to draw myself and with different topics, which I put together. I compiled all the ideas into one: the overthinking near the angel and the demon on the person, and the suicidal thought argument. Fake smiling, the three below the angel and the demon person. Reason for there to be three is because it's the decision, the wearing, the fake smiling, aka acting like everything is okay, and then taking it off struck. And then the feeling watched as the eyeballs, the stuff in the person at the bottom with the hole in their chest and the heart near the bin.
So it seems like a very personal piece we're about to open here. Let's click on it. Ooh, I like this
Yeah,
one.
that's like
Oh,
old
looks
school
nice.
style.
This is really cool.
My friends used to draw
This is like an artist named like Raina Telgemeier.
Mhm.
Her art is really cool, and it's a comic book artist.
I like how they made it like around like actual.
Yeah, I like how this one's based around mental health and a little bit more personal in the
Right.
sense
Yeah,
of
because
just
like that's also scary.
yeah, because like, your mental health is sometimes the biggest
Because
demon.
there's
in
so
horror,
much
you know?
detail. There's so much detail to
There's
look
a lot of
into.
details. Let's just start at the top here and just look at it. You got the eyes here, and you got like
Yeah, you're right.
There's like a lot of
details kind of
detail.
looking in here.
Everything has a purpose. You have a feeling.
I'm trying to
for
read what it
everyone
says.
I
who's
like
there.
it. It's like kind of like a collage.
I like it too. I like art like this that fills up the entire page, and I think everybody's done a good job of that so far. Like as much as
Yeah.
like filling up the whole page, a lot of artists struggle with like only drawing something right in the middle, and everybody so far has utilized the entire page. Which
And
is
I see a lot of red being used to highlight some things in the bottom
Yeah,
and the top
right.
and the
not just the gore of the blood here,
Yeah.
but like over here, and it looks like part of the demon in the face here.
some of the blues
Like
as
the
well.
eyes. Yeah, the blues are like almost like a good angel here. See that has like positive and negative.
Right.
This is a really cool piece, Nina.
the details. Like, amazing.
Work.
I like how it's
Work,
still
work
Spider.
wears everyone out.
Sketchy.
It's hard.
I like the source of like camera and media and like almost
think
how there's
it's
like
so cool.
trophies and they're in the trash.
I like how it's like they put like white and then they drew over it. And
Yeah,
then
it's
just like a little outline.
It looks almost as if like they drew these
Oh,
to begin
so like
with,
it's cut out.
Yeah,
and then they drew
it's
black
cool.
around everything, and then they went in with the white
I think
highlights
that's
and
really
everything.
fun.
And I think it's really good. I like how you have the difference between like the detailed characters, and then you have these
Yeah.
really loose face, like
Because maybe they're like,
detailed, almost stick figures, but like you can see more detail into them in the sense of like what they're doing. And I like the hollow heart here kind of thing. You just feel like empty.
right.
Smile, pathetic. I like so like over here you have a lot of like degrading thoughts over here.
Right.
And
No, because
thoughts,
that
yeah.
stuff always sticks in your head.
Yeah, and I really like how they chose mental health as like horror because you know that's also what we are and we represent as our art, and it is definitely something that's like a real life horror that people struggle with and deal with.
Yeah.
Very
It's
successful. Very
More than artwork, it's a message too.
Yeah, it's a very strong message that you have here. I want to see you post this. This should definitely be out for more people as well. Let's go to our next submission.
So this next one's by Nathan. I know I'm past the deadline, but I hope you'll still accept my submission.
You literally come at us for doing that and making sounds.
I didn't
and
know I
you
would make that
fucking-
much sound. My bad, guys. My
No.
bad. I was trying to put it down.
Hey,
So this is by Nathan. I know I'm past the deadline, but I hope you still accept my submission. Smilers is the one I'll be using for my submission if you accept it, and then the others are some of my other scary drawings. Puppet.
So I did say in the challenge that if you had any other like fan art or mental project inspired artwork to send it in because we'd like to see it as well.
Mhm.
But there can only be one that
You
will be for forever. So we'll choose since. Okay,
Oh yeah.
that's pretty cool. Another graphite one. That's really. I like the chains. Really successful with the
Yeah,
chains.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
say that.
Because he's hanging from his mouth.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
Oh look, they're hooks.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
didn't even
they
notice
go
that.
they go
Yeah.
right through the lips.
So he has to smile.
Oh, I like how they have like the
Yes,
the
that's a
lipstick
good point.
on
So
it.
he's forced to smile like that. I like that. It's
Oh, that's kind of scary.
forced to smile. Yeah, and I like the buttons here, almost like he's a
Yeah.
ragdoll.
But it's almost like he's hanging from it.
Mhm.
He's not holding on to it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like wrapped around him, and
Yeah.
he is kind of like for his own
Yeah.
support system, like holding on to
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
I really like this one. Another graphite one, like I said here, which everybody's doing a really
Yeah,
good
it's
job
a
of
little
like filling
creepy.
up the page here. I think this is a really good, cool piece. I like the black and white. I like the darkness of it.
Mhm.
Um,
Look at the.
Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Ooh.
Oh, this is really cool.
Hey.
I don't know. There's like weird numbers on the thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Not numbers.
That's cool.
Symbols. Maybe
There's
it's
symbols
a
on the
different
clock.
language.
I like it. I like when there's like, you know, you don't know what it could say, but
Right.
and it almost looks like there's like alien
Oh, that is
dialect and
really
scripts
cool.
on the wall.
No, they're like different. Like yeah, they're different like marks. I think
But it looks like a mad scientist kind of like lab here, or like where someone would do experiments, you know, and like test.
I think I'm an experiment going wrong.
Yeah, so the guy at the bottom, he's already a skeleton.
Oh yeah, true.
He's like part skeleton.
No, he's full skeleton.
And he
Oh,
got the
he's
gun too, like
Oh,
So
oh, he
yeah,
dead.
we see he unalived himself there.
Oh.
That's what I
But it wasn't. No, it could have been himself. Yeah, it is himself. The one
I
bullet.
like this. Another graphite piece here. Very cool.
So why'd he do it?
Yeah,
What,
but
was he?
I
Did he
like
not want to finish the robot?
the thing about these kind of drawings is like you have to think. You have to. It makes you think and wonder what happened there. That one's really cool.
What in the world?
Oh, I like that
I
one
like
a
that one.
lot.
I like that one, especially for like horror as well.
I love the
These guys are
mouth.
hungry,
That's
bro.
This
so
this
cool.
kind of looks similar to the drawing that I did recently with like the guy on the phone and like the creatures eating him as
The
well.
style is really
But yeah, it's
cool.
really cool. I like how it's like
Mhm.
they're going off into the dark.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
like how he did also with this one. He filled up the entire page and did the gradient, like I was
Right,
saying
yeah,
with the
yeah.
other one. I think this
So that's
makes
probably
the
where
piece
they're
a little bit
coming
more thicker. But yeah,
Mhm. He dragging a motherfucker.
I think also another thing is like you don't know if these are like trees, if it's a hole in the wall,
Oh,
rock.
yeah.
I think it's just it kind
Or
of
just
left
the
to your own
void.
imagination to think of what's in the void, you know.
Mhm.
And like who is this body being dragged here? And
He's coming out of
Campers.
it.
A group of
Campers.
friends, you know, like where they're camping.
I think he's eating him. I think
He's
eating
definitely
him.
eating him.
There's teeth. Look.
I'm stupid.
What do you think he was
He
doing?
looks like a
Do
sharky.
you think he was like coming out of him?
Yeah.
No.
They're so happy. They're so happy to
She
give
thought he was
birth.
coming out of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
That's
Mama.
These are really cool. I really like them, Nathan. You did a really good job.
Mhm.
This next one is from Alex. Alex says, I hope I'm not too late. This is my entry, and it was actually my Inktober prompt for Match this year, and I really like how it turned out. Also, seriously love your art and the whole mental project. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Let's look at your piece here. Open it up.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
That's really
I like how it's
nice.
made out of dog.
That's definitely microns or some kind of ink pen just
I love
constantly
it.
stippling. That is really cool.
Yeah.
It really makes you feel like it's in the dark.
I like it. Like his
Yeah.
eye here. I like that.
Wow.
That's really cool. And just the sense of lighting, you know, how it's
Right.
lighter here. Like stippling, I give respect to anybody who does art like this for
Yeah.
stippling, because stippling takes forever. It's literally dot by dot, and unless you have like the makeshift tattoo machine that people put in their microns or ink pens, this is like f***ing ridiculous to do this, but really successful. I really like this piece. I like kind of how like the hair is here even,
I like him.
Oh yeah.
and I love you don't really know what he is.
I like him.
It's kind of just like this hollowed looking
I
white
want to see
thing
him
that comes
under
out.
my bed at night.
No, let's not manifest that.
Because it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
it's
be
a
a
humanoid
good
figure,
And I
but
like that.
how weird it looks. It doesn't make you
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think
human,
it
but
makes
then
you
you
think-
wonder who's holding the match.
No, she's definitely holding the match.
She's holding the match, but she's looking the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, what is she
That's what's
looking
so
at?
No, but
scary
it's
about it.
it's kind of like she's gonna like it's
Yeah.
the shot right before a jump scare.
Right.
And it's kind of like the audience scare for like a horror movie when you're seeing it and it's like they light up the piece
Yeah.
and it's like they haven't noticed that what's behind them kind of thing. It's that kind of perspective. But I really like how it's like she hasn't noticed it yet and she's about to be like scared.
Yeah.
Really successful.
About to
yeah.
die.
She's probably, I don't know. It looks like it's definitely one of those jump scares though. And like I said, I like that you don't know what this thing is. It's like, it's very human, but could be a very, like, entity spirit,
Like-
you know?
Wendigo.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Something weird.
I when I see this piece, I think of like a hallway. Like she's inside for some reason. Not that she's, I don't know what you guys
Or her
thinking, but, like,
bedroom.
yeah, like you're indoors or something like that, and she was like, I don't know, I always think of like for these kind of things, that you're like in an old house or mansion, you can't find a light, so you have to light. Like, what other purpose is to light a match other than
Light a match, maybe you're in the forest, that's where
like
it
who lights
would
anything
be.
without a lighter? You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
use
the
matches as like something you find last minute or like that last thing of
Yeah.
last option. You know, really great job. I love the submissions this year. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much for submitting all these. They're amazing pieces. They did a really good job, everybody. We're gonna discuss between ourselves what we think are the top three, and then right after this, we will show you who they are. We had a really hard time just deciding who we wanted to be in the top three. You guys did amazing, and we really appreciate you having the courage to just even send in your artwork and have us look at it and put it out on social media. Because you know that's the first step to anything, and it takes a lot of courage. So we really appreciate it. Because we had such a hard time deciding who we wanted to be in the top tiers, we decided that we would have an honorable mention for just one of these, and that goes to Isaac. Isaac, you did an amazing job. Beautiful piece. We really love the shading on this one and the line work. You did a really great job on it.
Too.
Yeah. Isaac is an old friend of ours, and we really appreciate him joining this competition. You did a really good job with this. We're really happy with it. Yeah. For our third place, the submission that we chose and decided all together is Nina. Your drawing was very heartful and very close to
It was
a lot
beautiful.
of people. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Very beautiful piece. Thank you for sharing something that's very personal with you, and you know that takes a lot to be open about stuff like this. And I also hope that whatever you're going through, it gets better. And I think art is a very great therapy. something that you can put on paper. Paper never judges you, so it's a great place to just let out your feelings. You did exactly that. It looks beautiful, and this is what the Mentor Project represents. So you deserve this place, and great job. For our second place, we have Mark. Mark, this piece is beautiful. It hits all the marks as far as horror. It's scary, it's gross, it's bloody, and it's dark too. It makes you want to know what it is, and at the same time run away from it. So you did a really good job. I love the details, and you really hit like so many different phobias here, as far as just like triphobia in the arm. You have like bug foot. What's a bug phobia?
Arachnophobia.
That's spiders, but
right. It makes our skin crawl from the worms.
Yeah, the worms in the skin. It's just it hits so many points there. You did a really good job. So you definitely deserve the second place tier. Great job. And for our first final submission here, we are really happy with this gorgeous piece here. I love the feel of like not knowing all the situation, and it's like simple is sometimes so much more detailed. And you did exactly that. Like there's so much detail here in the sense of stippling, but so simple. Like it's like 3 pieces that gets the entire picture and tells a story. And I think you did a really good job with that. The first place is definitely well deserved, and we'll be contacting each of you guys individually with details, address, and how we get the prizes to you guys. So great job, everybody. Amazing work.
Beautiful.
Very talented. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate all the submissions. You guys did amazing, and I can't wait to share all of these with my social media and everybody else, and just give the credit where it's deserved, because you guys did, once again, amazing.
Straighten the photo. No, don't.